Libra, welcome to your reading. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Welcome in. So if you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys sharing your energy with me. Leave me some comments, like and subscribe, do all the things for me. Follow me on TikTok and YouTube. I'm trying to grow my collective on both. So if you are new, I'm going to pull two of these oracle cards and kind of get an overall feel of what's going on. We're going to pull from the tarot. I do a Celtic cross spread. General reading. We'll just kind of figure out what's going on. Whatever wants to come out, wants to come out. It's what you need to hear. So love, money, career, spiritual journey, whatever you want to hear, whatever you need to hear is what's going to come out. So, and then at the end, I brought out these angel oracle cards. I'm kind of feeling these lately. So I'll pull one or two of those, whatever spirit wants to tell us. So I'm going to be giving away a free tarot reading on YouTube once I reach 500 followers, and TikTok once I reach 10,000. So if you follow me on both platforms, you have double the chance of winning. I'll give you guys more details on that as I get closer to reaching my following and everything. And then my website should be up soon if you want a personal reading. Stay tuned for that. So I should have that up here in a couple weeks. I got booked up through July and figured, you know what a better time to redo everything and just kind of put on some new stuff. So I am a spiritual coach and I do tarot and oracle card readings. I do in-depth birth charts. So just kind of wanted to put some more stuff on there for you guys to be able to purchase. There's, you know, all kinds of stuff. So definitely go on there and play around. I'll post it once it's available. So I have to split this deck in half because it's so thick. But so let's get you guys an oracle message here from Spirit. What do we got for Libra, Spirit? Nothing out of that stack. Let's see what we got. Wow. All right. Oh, shit. You got 4. I've been doing 2. So, got extra lucky. I guess they got talkative there at the end. I didn't like that first stack. So, we've got illumination. Something hidden is coming to light now. You find out about new jobs, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. I love that. Awesome. You got something coming in there. You may move to a new place for work or travel for work. Exploring the world gives you the experience you need to succeed. Very cool. So maybe that's what's coming to light. Maybe work's sending you on a journey. Maybe you're starting a new job. Trapped. You feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. Interesting. So maybe that's what's coming to light. And then we have success. The path you are on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps take you a long way. You're on track. I love that for you guys. All right, Libra. You got some stuff coming in. Stuff's coming to light. New journeys. Try not to feel too trapped. I know it's easier said than done. I mean, we've all been there. Stuck in corporate America. Ugh. It sucks. I totally get it. So again, we're just going to do the Celtic cross spread, general reading. Whatever spirit wants to come out will come out. I'll get you some answers here. Hopefully this message will resonate, can help you out. What do you got for Libra, spirits? What do we got for Libra? So we've got the 3 of Pentacles. Sorry, I gotta move some stuff around here. 3 of Swords, the King of Cups, 4 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 5 of Wands, 6 of Cups, the Empress, Ace of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. On the bottom, the Sun, my favorite card. So this is definitely what's like the underlying energy, what you don't see coming in. We have the Sun here, which is ultimate happiness, joy, fun, growth. It's financial stability. You have this child here on the back of the horse. It's like, find your inner child, be childlike, find your joy, your happiness. I love that. So the situation here is the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is all about like collaboration, teamwork. It's also about your work being seen. So maybe you're working at a new job, you had the success, this illumination. So maybe your work hasn't been seen yet, but it's going to be seen soon. And then these pentacles are unlike the rest of the pentacles. So these pentacles are black and they're actually like carved into this cement. So they're very permanent. So maybe you're just kind of building like this successful collaboration here, and you're just kind of like building that foundation. So the blockage here was the Three of Swords, which is all about heartbreak, grief. It could be a relationship, it could be in work. That's very emotional for a lot of people. So you had a collaboration. We've got some heartbreak here. You need to heal your heart, whatever happens. Can be in work, can be in love. So the root of this is the King of Cups. So maybe it was a King of Cups that you were collaborating with and broke your heart. Doesn't have to be. This is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This can just be the energy that you're sitting in. So it is a masculine, feminine energy. It's not male or female. It's just the energy. So this is a masculine. The king is a masculine energy, but the water is an emotional energy. So I feel like whatever's going on in your reading is very emotional and mental, because we have swords and we have a lot of cups here. So this can be like a water sign that you were in a relationship with, that maybe you ended things, they ended things, or it could just be about like your emotional stability, emotionally balanced. He's empathic, he's a compassionate leader. So this could be about you stepping into that. In the recent past, we have the Four of Wands, which is about a union. So this very well could have been a relationship, a union that you were having problems with, or you could be stepping into a union with someone. This is also about like your home, your stability, your foundations, whether that's money or just your house in general. But it's also about like a celebration and a joy. So whatever happened for you in the recent past. Your subconscious, we have the Ace of Cups, which is a new love offer, new love energy. So this could very well be a love reading. This can also just be about like emotional. So again, water is about emotions. This could just be about your cup overflowing here. This can also be about your intuition, your creativity, your spiritual, gifts. So it can be about new love or intuition. It can also be like a new financial opportunity, because finances are emotional for a lot of people. Like stability is an emotional thing. So again, take it how it resonates. It could be about love. Maybe you're wanting a new love offer from this person. Excuse me. So in the near future, I do see some conflict and competition. It doesn't have to be a negative thing. It could just be somebody maybe in the workplace, maybe this collaboration, maybe you're kind of butting heads with people, or there's some conflict there. Could also be about a competition coming in for this teamwork. So, it's definitely, I would just focus on, could also be about like a financial struggle. Maybe if this is about you wanting to be seen and wanting like a new job, new career, things coming to light, could be like you're having conflict with someone and they're your competition. So the advice from Spirit is the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is about like nostalgia, memories. It's also just like a very childlike, joyful, healing energy. So again, with that Three of Swords, I feel like you could use some, like maybe your inner child needs some healing. Maybe just something happened in the past and you've kind of been hurt. You need to kind of just heal. And again, with the Sun and your inner child, what makes your inner child happy? Dancing, singing, painting, anything, whatever's gonna bring you more joy. So your immediate environment, or the influence in your environment, is the Empress. So she is all about growth, prosperity, abundance. She kind of just sits back and lets things happen for her. You know, I'm not saying you shouldn't take any action and don't do anything, but I also feel like you kind of just need to sit in this Empress energy. Again, it's not a male or female, it's just energy. But she is about like financial stability, financial growth, fertility, things coming into fruition, maybe a new job or things coming to light, and you're kind of just sitting back and letting things happen. So in your hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Pentacles, again, are about tangible material items, can be house, money, job, career, whatever it may be. You're definitely wanting this new beginning from Spirit. And again, it's going to resonate differently for each of you. What are you calling in from Spirit? What are you hoping for? The overall energy we have here is this Eight of Swords. Swords are all about mental energy. So you're kind of just sitting in this mental prison. Again, with this Three of Swords here, something happened that broke your heart. Whether that was in work, career, love, whatever it was in, you're kind of just sitting in this mental energy. You're blocking yourself from bringing in this abundance and these new opportunities. And you don't want to do that to yourself. You know, you never want to sit in that negative energy. And it's, you know, it doesn't mean that you need to just get up and move on. You want to feel those feelings, but don't sit in that energy too long, because you definitely have good things coming in here. You're calling in good things. So what does Libra not see coming, Spirit? What does Libra not see coming? You were the first one to have a card fall on the floor. You would, Libra. You would. Woo. Okay. So the moon, again, things coming to light, things that haven't been seen, things coming to light. So you had the Knight of Swords. This is like ambitious, moving into new ambitious energy. He can be very impulsive, so watch that. But, you know, he's all about like action, speed. So definitely see you taking action here. Something's moving forward, whether you're taking action or something's just coming in, because again, these things are coming to light. This is also about like fears. So again, with that Eight of Swords, don't sit in that fear energy, because there's definitely forward movement here. Things are coming to light, whatever that is. Maybe like a new job coming in, new successful adventure coming in. This Ace of Pentacles is a gift from the universe that you're calling in. You know, they'll hand you this, but you have to take the action on it. And that's what this Knight of Swords is. It's the taking of the action. So this is what you don't see coming. I see you taking some action here and things coming to light. And then you have this, again, like, you know, the universe handing you this. It's kind of like this right here, but you're like, nah, I don't want that. So whether that's with a job or a situation you're currently in, you're just like, I don't want it. You know, you're bored, you're stagnant. You want something different. So you're going to take some action. Things are going to come to light for you. So I definitely love that for you, though. Something new coming in. Spirit's bringing in something new. So what are the actions and advice for Libra here, Spirit? What are actions and advice for Libra? Nice. All right. World. Ending cycles. This is about endings, beginnings. You're closing out cycles, moving into new things. Queen of Swords. She's all about boundaries. She's very clear on what she wants. Clarity, boundaries. So hold your boundaries. Be clear on what you want. Call that in from the universe. Don't sit in a negative mindset, because you definitely want something new. And then we have the Two of Cups. And this is about like a union. Again, it doesn't have to be love. It can be. This can be, you know, you've called in a business partner and you're wanting to collaborate with someone. This is a partnership. So again, whether that's love or business, you're definitely calling that in. So definitely look at union, partnerships, connections, maybe friends, business partners. Talk to different business partners, collaborate with people. But yeah, you're definitely ending cycles here. Things are going to change for you. Things are moving forward. just hold those boundaries, you know what you want, hold your boundaries, and don't be afraid to go after what you want, for sure. So I love this for you, Libra. This is a really good reading. With that sun card, I mean, it kind of trumps everything else. The sun is like the ultimate happiness. You're calling that in. You know, just don't sit in the negative mindset too long. Don't do that to yourself, you know. Focus on your priorities. When you put your focus where you receive your outcome, your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention that they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. Awesome. So don't sit in that negative, you know. Focus on your priorities. Focus on what you want to bring into fruition, especially with this. You had the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So you could be calling in love and money. Maybe you're calling in a love partner that's going to be a business partner. You know, whatever that may be for you. Again, it's a general reading, but just focus on what you need to focus on right now. Let the rest of that fall away. Don't focus on that negativity. Just worry about what you need to be worried about, and let everything come together. Let the universe work for you. Sit back in that Empress energy and let the universe bring everything in for you. So I hope that this helps, Libra, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.